welcome back to Fantastic Friday here on News.93 FM. We're in the segment Talk the Ting with Kim, and we're continuing our pre-Father's Day discussion topic for today. We're looking at breaking the cycle, becoming better fathers. We want more presence from our fathers. I think we've started a positive move so far. There are more fathers seemingly willing to step into the position. So we just need that ripple effect to take place as we get Jamaica back to, what it should be. All right. So earlier in the show, we looked at some of the first steps that our fathers should be taking, or our men. This applies to all men, not just fathers. It's Men's Mental Health Month. It's Men's Health Awareness Month, and we're putting this out there. This is for all the men to step up and do what's right. All right. So as we mentioned, we're looking at breaking the cycle, becoming better fathers. Yeah, man, time for the fathers them to step up, time for the men across the board to step up. And we highlighted 4 of the 8 points so far that we want to look at, and we're saying to create a better future for our children, to more fulfill our role as fathers. The first step is to break the silence, own the responsibility, own up that we are fathers. If we are not there, we apologize, make things right. No bother with the bag of excuses. Excuses time done. Yeah, it's time to step up to the plate. Why your mother not like me, all of these things? Well, find ways to be there for the child. Yeah? I know it can be hard, but the excuse is not to the child. The child need to know, say, you're the mother this and you're the mother that, The child not really, I want to bring for the child. The child never chose that part. Number 2, be present. Don't just be a provider. Be an active person in the child's life. Spend time, ask about their day, make memories, help them with homework, all these things. Number 3, educate yourself about being a father. Educate ourselves about playing the father role. You don't have to be a biological father, but you can be a role model to the children in your community. They'll ask you questions, they'll come to you for advice. Be that father role. If it's your child, you have a better reason to step up to the plate. Yeah, but we don't want to just be a one father for one person and we just neglect the entire community. It takes a village. So yes, you're gonna have to be there or help out as it relates to other children. Yeah, don't neglect them. If you can help, you help where possible. Yeah, and educate yourself about being a father, whether it's to go to forums, workshop, read parenting books, look up online. Take the role of being a father seriously. Yeah, not just things say you gotta know everything. So yeah. And number 4, heal from past trauma. Too much persons have been carrying out their trauma, transferring it to other relationships, bring it into the child, passing it on. You were neglected as a child, so you're neglecting your child. You used to get abused and beat up from your father, so you beat up on your child. No, we're not passing on any trauma here. All right, we're healing from past trauma, and we are seeking therapy where possible. We are talking to friends and trusted family members on how to overcome, and we're breaking the cycle. All right, so now we get into the second half of our discussion, and we look at point number 5. This might be tough for some of you guys, but yeah, you decided so, and it's your decision that led you here. So respect the mother of your child or your children if you have more than one with that mother. All right, yeah, as I said, put personal feelings aside and focus on what's best for the child. Too much I know, oh, you don't like the mother no more, so the child get left. What? That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. You decided to, do what you do, and the child is here. You're still responsible for the child. Yeah? So put personal feelings aside and focus on what's best for the child. Don't badmouth the mother of your child. Don't badmouth her in front of your children. Yes, I know a lot of you love chat bad about your mother, your ugly mother, and this your mother, and your mother this, and she can't. People, a lot of you love that bad habit, and I don't like to see it at all. The child, as I said, the child should not be mixed up or partaking in what you and your mother, you and the mother of the child have. If you don't upset the child, shouldn't be seeing all of that right in the face. You know what I'm saying? It hurts the child more than it helps you. Because the child might start to look at the mother differently, or the child might start to have a resentment against you or the mother. You think the children are smart, you that are bad talk the mother all this time. You think the child wants to say the mother I do better than you or whatever it is, and you think bad mouthing the mother are gonna help you. Nah. So avoid it. Yeah? Support her role as a mother. Share responsibilities. Communicate clearly. And show appreciation. I mean, it's tough. I can tell you it's tough. But bros, you have decided to walk the path of a father. You decided to meet the lady and do what you had to do. Now you have to step up and show maturity. How you treat the mother teaches the child how men and women should treat each other. Let me say that again for those of you in the back. As a father, how you treat the mother of the child, of your child or your children, how you treat the mother teaches your children how men and women should treat each other. So yes, it's a cycle. And they copy or try to copy what they see. So show them the right thing. Just do that. All right? So respect the mother of your child or your children, and let the child see that you respect the mother of your children, because that's a healthy bond that you have built. All right, number 6. I mean, we said that you shouldn't just be financial source, but you should be a financial source. It's not all that it's made out to be, but be financially responsible. Yes, that's point number 6. As a father, you're taking on a child. You are responsible at most points. Sometimes we know the mothers might be making more, or the father have selected to do whatever role. Yeah, I understand. But as a father, you should be financially responsible. You don't have to handle all the funds to be financially responsible. All right, here's what you can do. Take responsibility for your child's support without needing court pressure to do it. Yeah, try and provide for the child as how you would have wanted to be provided for when you were a child. And yeah, you don't need to have a good court over it. I mean, you can come to a reasonable agreement with the mother of the child. If you are separated, if you are together, it should be even much easier. You're taking care of the mother and the child at the same time. Yeah. Now, look for work or upskilling opportunities. Yeah, because how things are, inflation, prices, everything going higher. So your same job from 19 no long, you have a child or you're probably looking to have another child, you might need to think about ways to step up your income so that you are able to meet that demand. Some man out there have 3, 4, 5 pitney, and at the same job where they were struggling with the one child, what you think going to happen when the 3, the 4, the 5th child comes? It's going to be trouble. It's going to be a struggle. All right? So work on your work ethics. Yeah, ensure that your work ethic supports a strong family. All right, create a basic budget. Manage your resources better. As a father, you have to know where the money I go each month. You have to know what you're spending, what you're buying, and what's going to be the change or the balance, what you save. And don't use money as a weapon. A lot of you fathers do it to manipulate or control the household. Yeah. You want to spite the mother, you know, ask me not send the money this week or your mother to call me. What? Bro, you have a phone, it goes 2 ways, or you know where the child is. You call and you make a visit and you show up. And look at this agreement you and the mother have, or the child. Well, me not send the lunch money then. Me not buy that then. Do not use money as a weapon. Yeah? Provide because it's your duty, it's your responsibility. You are a part creator, you're a co-creator of this child. So yes, you are equally responsible. All right? So be financially responsible. Manage your money, sir. Yeah? Now, number 7, I mentioned this as a general, message out there to the fathers, to the men out there. Number 7, be a role model, not a warning. Yeah. So what I mean by that, live with integrity, be honest, reliable, and consistent in your actions. So we're not talking about those be the discipline in hand, you just come in, beat and gone, come in, this game, you know, and gone, come in, sit down and do your homework and gone. No. You want to be a role model, somebody who lives with integrity, be honest, reliable, somebody who teaches the child how to handle stress, failure, success, and not just by talking, but through example. Big up to Bugs jumping in on the live. Is that Boogie? And big up to Monique, large up yourself, Mo in the building. All right. Now, let your actions, we're talking about being a role model here. Let your actions match your words. Yeah. A lot of empty promises, they damage the trust of the child. After every minute, you know, the child say, oh, I'm going to come pick you up 7 o'clock. Oh, I'm going to come carry you go so. Oh, I'm going to come buy you ice cream. After a while, the child pick up the rake. The child say, listen to me, all him do attack, him not going to do nothing. If a child pick up that, you know say you're bad. You know say you're bad. All right? So be a role model. Let your actions match your words. Empty promises will damage the trust. Yeah? So make sure when you're making promises to your child, you own up and you will follow through. Discipline with love and fairness, not just fear or anger. Yeah? So when you're providing discipline, ensure that you're doing it with love and fairness. Not just come in, beat down the child, as I said, and you walk gone. Teach the child a lesson from a positive place, not just, yeah, go to your room. Yeah? So be a role model, not a warning. That's what we mean by that. And number 8, our final point, as we look on ways to break the cycle and become a better father. Create a new legacy. Be the father you never had. Or better than that. Yeah. Be the father that, you know, you wish you had. You know. I mean, even if you had a father, probably your father was, you know, faltering in certain areas or probably wasn't there as much as he should be. In that case, you be the better father. You step up and you learn from the mistakes your father made. And you try not to let your children go through these things without you. Yeah? Start new traditions. Like family dinners, reading time, or Sunday outings. These build connection and identity. Yeah, create a ritual or a routine with your kids. So they know that, you know, this is dinner time, we eat dinner together. It might not happen every day of the week, but at least probably on a Sunday or a Saturday, you know, a day we're going to spend time together. We do this in the morning, probably morning devotion, you know, or we go to church on Sunday or Saturday morning. These kind of routine or rituals or a tradition helps to build that family bond. And you get to spend time with the child. And it becomes a habit that they grow with. All right? Speak life into your children, man. Affirm their worth. Believe in their future. Too many fathers out there speaking negatively on their own child. What do you expect going to happen? You're making it much harder for the child. Speak positivity into the child's life, man. Be a positive influence on the child. Affirm their worth. Believe in their future. And also as a father, you need to think long term. If you're going to create a legacy, you need to think long term. Your involvement today shapes who your children become tomorrow. So whether it is you want to ensure that they have a place to live, you teach them how to save, you teach them how to buy a car, what investments they should be investing in. Yeah, be there and be that positive influence in the child's life. All right, people, those are 8 points. I'm going to do a quick run through of those 8 areas where fathers need to step up to the plate. All right, I see some comments jumping in on our Instagram live. Nikolai is still holding the session down in the chat room. We have Monique, Momo, large up yourself. And I think that's Boogie in the live earlier. Let's see. Nikolai says, I have decided not to make some of the same mistakes my dad did. I have to try and make a difference. Not easy, but it's necessary. And that's true. That's facts right there. I understand that our fathers, most of our fathers before us weren't perfect. So, I mean, we might not, we're definitely not perfect either. But what we can actually try to do is to fill those gaps our fathers missed out on. So our children have a better life and a better future. That is it, you know. Just try and make a difference, a positive difference. Move towards the positive side. All right, so let's run through those 8 points, and then let's see if we can throw out a trivia question for you. All right, so remember, people, our topic for today, breaking the cycle, becoming better fathers. And we looked at 8 ways that fathers can step up to the plate and make a difference in their child's life. I mean, if you're already a good father, I'm sure there's 1 or 2 advice that you can put into practice to become a better father. And if you didn't have a father playing these roles and you want to make a difference in your child's life, this is the place to be. All right. So number 1, own the responsibility. It's your child. You're responsible. You have to be there. If you do wrong, admit that you do wrong. Apologize to the child. Make amends and set the standard for other men or set the standard for being a man. Yeah. Number 1, own the responsibility. Yeah, you're a father. Own it up. Number 2, be present, not just a provider. So spend quality time with the child, ask about their day, help them with homework, play games. Yeah, run up and down or video games. The options is out there for you. Number 3, educate yourself or educate ourselves on being a father. You know, look for resources, whether online, parenting book, podcasts. Read up more about what, roles to play as a father. Learn about the child's progression, what happens at 2-year-old, what they should be doing at 3. Get an idea so you know and you can follow the child's growth. Accept that parenting is a skill and it has to be learned. It has to be trained. It's not something that you acquire, just download. You have to put it into practice. Ask questions. Find out more about, what's happening in your child's life at school. Yeah, educate yourself about being a father. Number 4, heal from past trauma. Too many times persons are carrying the trauma and passing it on to the child. Reflect on your own childhood and seek help or counseling or therapy if you need it. Talk to a friend or a trusted family member or a mentor about your struggles, what you're going through and how to handle them. Avoid repeating the cycle, abandonment, abuse, emotional distance, all these things that you might have experienced. It's not the time to pass it to the child. So learn out and read up more about these things and heal from your past trauma so that you don't pass it on to the child. Yeah, we're breaking the cycle. Number 5, respect the mother of your child. Yes, sir, you have to. It's a very good thing to do. She might not be respectable or she might not act the best, have the best decorum. However, especially when it pertains to the child, you try to ensure that the child sees that you respect the mother. Put your feelings aside and focus on what's good or best for the child. All right? Support her as a mother, support her role, and show maturity. Don't badmouth her in front of the child. Yeah? Number 6, be financially responsible. You're a father. You're the provider. But in most cases, you might not be the provider all the time. However, still find a way to be financially responsible. Take account of the child, support the funding that's needed. Try and improve your pay, whether to get a better job, progress to a higher height so that you're better able to provide for your child. Yeah? If you're not working, look a job, I would suggest. All right? Number 7, be a role model, not a warning. So therefore, you are disciplining the child, but guess what? You're living with integrity. You're teaching your child how to handle stress, failure, and success through you as an example, not just beating them or telling them to go read book. Yeah, let your actions match your words. Don't just promise them and don't fulfill. The pitney will look at you and say, listen me, him said this, but guess what? Me not wait upon that because me know him stay. When you see the child know that, that means you're not reliable. So be a role model, not just talk, but by substance, by your actions, by your, yeah. And you discipline the child with love, not out of anger. You try and find a way to find love so that you're teaching the child, not just coming to whap them. All right, so that's number 7, be a role model. Number 8, create a legacy. Be the father you never had, or be the better father than you had, or be the father that you wish you had. Start traditions, family time, dinner time, games night, Sunday outings. Find a little tradition, make it a trend in the child's life so that they have that foundation. All right, speak life into your child, positivity. Some people talk too negatively about their child and wonder why the child having such a hard time coping, because all you think is negative. All right, people. So the truth is clear. Jamaican men must take the lead. We must take the lead, men, in reshaping the role of fatherhood, of being a father. All right, our children don't just need us around, they need us engaged, healed, and responsible. All right, and they need us strong, not just physically but mentally. All right, so when we earn our place in the home, we restore balance, we restore dignity and hope to our families once we are holding our position in the home. All right, so this isn't just about our children, it's about us becoming the men we were meant to be. So let's be present, let's be proud, let's be fathers, whether biological or as a role model or as a father figure. Men, let's break the cycle and become better fathers. People, I mean, that's our discussion segment for today. We got about a couple of minutes to go. Anybody can tell me one of the points that I discussed we had, or if you can tell me how many points we discussed and tell me one of them, we're going to give a credit prize for you today as well. All right, big up to everybody that kept us engaged, locked in via Instagram Live, via the text line 876-792-3530. That's WhatsApp as well. Big up to Flex and the crew. I want to say big up to our guest that we had on the show today, the beautiful voice of the lovely Sammy Lee with her debut single Do Over. Check it out. It released this morning. Video is out, song is out on all platforms. Look out for her. I want to say big up to Shoshana Salmon and the team. She's the founder and promoter of Afro Jam Jamaica. From June 26th to the 29th, 4 parties, 4 days. It's an all-inclusive weekend happening at Negril. You don't want to miss it. Trust me, I want to say also big up to Shauna, the controller, who was with us in studio as well. So it was a great vibe, people. It was an excellent show. We still have the question out there for you. We talked about breaking the cycle. Yeah, becoming better fathers. I listed a set amount of points. How many points did I list? And you can tell me one of those points that was listed, okay? So I do hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I want to say big up to everybody across the globe. Nikolai saying go check and come back. He said 8 points. All right, let me take a quick look on what was said. People, you know, Fantastic Friday we do is from 5 to 8 p.m. every Friday on your FM dial. We're going to kick off something exciting in July, so you don't want to miss that one. I'm going to start it from now, so you're very much engaged. All right, so let's see. Said 8 points. Don't be just a provider, but be involved in the child's life. All right, big up to Nikolai. You're going to get an extra credit prize for that one. All right, and let's see here. So we say, yeah, don't just be a provider. Be present in the child's life. Congratulations to Nikolai. Congratulations also to Sean. He was one of our winners as well. Big up to everybody that got it locked into Fantastic Friday. And I want to wish you a safe weekend. Be safe out there. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. When it comes, make sure to treat them and do something right. And men out there, break the cycle, become better fathers. Big up.